Saturday, Memorial Day weekend. I didn't really film much of this, but this is the pedals that I rebuilt. I was going to use these bronze bushings. I don't have them here, but I was going to use the bronze bushings in here, but I didn't want to have to remake the sleeve that goes through here. So I was like, you know what, I'll just put the Teflon ones back in, and it works really good. I mean, it feels nice. I drilled a couple holes, put a little Zerk fitting in there so that way I can grease it. You know, just really simple stuff. You know, anyone can really do that. And then over here, I got my steering column all done up. Now, there is no electrical inside here at all anymore. In fact, the only thing inside here is just a plate that holds that in, you know, with the clip. And, you know, I put a bushing in right there. I put this extra bolt in there so that it holds the bushing in there, which centers that piece down there. This outer tube can still come off, so that way you can still take this thing apart. But that way you can take the sleeve back off. It's not a permanent fixture. And then obviously there's no electrical inside here anymore. And then I just did that. And then I shortened this up as much as I could. So coming through the firewall, there's going to be just a tiny little bit sticking out. And then I left a 2-inch stub here, which is plenty because, you know, there's plenty of room for that thing to go up inside here. And so you can see that this thing is, you know, X long, and it's got plenty of room to go up inside there. So anyways, there's plenty of depth there, so I can put whatever I want up inside there, and you know, just drill, you know, one hole through here with a nut and bolt and just put it through there so I can get my length. But yeah, this is kind of where I'm at with this. And I'm going to, I got other stuff to show you. Just a second. So the parts fairy finally showed up. I have my flywheel. This is a Lighten flywheel from Modern Driveline. These guys have been awesome. You know, we'll get into a few other things, but they're just really bitch and stand up people. So anyways, so you can get this straight from them. Modern Driveline, made in the USA. It's nice. You know, it's a nice billet piece. It's 22 pounds, I believe, or something. And then, you know, this showed up, Tilton. It's my throw-out bearing, you know, and a whole host of other little crap in here. Bolts to put it on. Now, this is not the clutch that they sell. I don't remember the name of it. I think it was Ace or something. It was a twin disc. But it was going to be on, once again, like almost permanent back order. And we're not really sure when it would come in. Plus, I got to put some 500 miles on this thing before I race it. This is, boy, do I hate what this says. Stage 3+. Well, define what a stage is. What the hell is a stage? Is it step 1, step 2? What's the quantitative number for that? But anyways, this just happens to be a stage 3+. It's a spec. It was in stock. It's probably not the best, I guess. I don't know. I've never heard of them before, but they kind of came recommended because, you know what? They're in stock. So guess what? It's in stock. In stock. Then moving on to electrical. I've always been a painless, you know, wiring guy. And then one of the guys at work says, you should check out these guys right here. American Auto Wire. So this is going to be a minimalistic car. So I went with the Route 9, which is basically just 9 circuits. It's a super simple little deal. I just basically want lights. And then I'm going to have a, you know, power system that comes off of this with its own fuse and relay for the Holly, I believe it's going to be. And this thing is incredibly cheap for what it is. In fact, it comes with all this extra wire. These are for your steering column. I won't have anything there. But then the vehicle lighting kit, so it comes with all the wire here, and then all your extra wire here, heavy gauge wire for your alternator and starter. This is just extra wire here too, and all the little things. You can't even buy this wire for the price of this. And then Summit, you know, I got this split loom stuff. I didn't want to get that Camelback stuff, but see, Summit, it's so much cheaper. I bought all this for the price of one of those looms at your O'Reilly store. So this is what I'm going to do now. Now, I was going to pull this engine out and start building it. But the parts fairy called up and said that the headers are on the way. So I'm going to leave this in so I can do a mock-up of the headers and then put the steering column in and get all that done. So that way, if I have any issues, I can work on it from there. Now the headers are going to come uncoated because I'm not sure if I'm going to need to do anything. Once again, I have the oil pan, which has got the kickouts on it, which, you know, I had to talk with one of their engineers back and forth on whether it would fit or not. They say it will. I'm skeptical, so I'm going to do a test fit. If I got to move anything, I got to move something. So it is what it is. Here's something else I want to share. This is from one of the guys from 4A Bodies Only. Here he is right here, shaiyoung9@gmail.com. His name's Steve Young, cool dude. He made these so that way you can bolt this into your inner, basically right down there on the firewall, and then it can run off of your stock factory clutch, and this will do like a remote reservoir style of master cylinder. All right, so we're going to be taking out the windshield here. All I did was I just came in, cut with a razor blade on a pair of vice grips, just came along, went across there, went across there, went across there, then just a simple push here and it comes right out. We're going to get this out so I can take the dash out, because there's a couple screws here on the top that are easier to get to. That way I can replace all that stuff and, just kind of repaint the dashboard. I'm going to go with Hide It Black, obviously, and yeah, that's that. So I'm getting ready to do that. Well, windshield's out, got the dash out. I'm gonna start cleaning up in here and start laying out some of the electrical, which is going to be super simple, and I'm stoked about it. I got the dash all stripped down. Lower dash pad looks good. You can't reproduce those. Well, actually, I can't seem to find one that someone makes it. So I'm just going to paint that one, Hide It Black or whatever. The upper pad you can buy. Well, I'm going to sandblast this, but not this piece, obviously. I'm going to leave this attached, but I'm just going to cover this up best I can. And then sandblast the rest of this. And then, it's all it is, just surface rust. Cleaning out the little gutter thing here. I got a new window seal coming and obviously a windshield. I'm probably going to try to do it myself. It's really not all that super difficult. Just to see if I can get a windshield for it and just kind of put it in myself. Or if not, I'll just have someone else do it. But yeah, just grinding all this stuff out, getting all this crap out. All right, so I got all the way around, and that's going to be enough fun for this weekend. I got the dash out, did all that stuff, so I feel accomplished. I'm going to probably not cut a hole in the side here because it doesn't go through. It's got a little gap here, so it's probably going to be, in this area somewhere right in here. I might just hole saw a hole and patch it up or something. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to get that stuff in there. But yeah, this is over with.